So out of practice with this, man. So out of practice. But let's start over, man, for the third time. What's going on, man? It's the kid DJ Fitted, aka that light skinned Wonder Man. And yeah, man, I disappeared from this channel for a good while. I think it's been 2.5, almost 3 weeks since I posted that hot noodle challenge with me and my girlfriend. And yeah, man, just been trying to find a way to get back in a better creative space. Been finding a way to get back to me as a person. Been finding a way to just all around better myself to some degree or another. Been a lot of kind of crazy yet cool yet needed to happen changes in my life. And the biggest one is having a weight lifted off of me by someone important in my life, where I don't have to play a certain role in that person's life anymore, and I can kind of just stand over to the side, watch, let that person grow. That being said, it has allowed me to kind of get back to focusing on myself, being able to use financial means and put them in directions that I want to put them in. On top of that, man, I had a dope conversation with somebody. Is a peer, but yet a stranger at the same time, because I don't talk to this person all the time, so I don't 100% know them like that. But they told me that they thought it was dope what I was doing with my YouTube channel originally, outside of the sneakers, where I was kind of just dropping, for lack of better, like cliche videos and kind of just deep diving on them, where I would kind of just give my advice on how to move throughout life and things that have kind of helped me. Like I've said a million times on this channel, like these videos are a form of therapy for me. Not that I'm in no bad place. Have I been in bad places? Yes. Do I wish I would have started doing this with this camera a lot earlier? Yes. Do I have a million things going through my head all the time? Yes. And that's why, like, even now as I'm shooting this video, it's kind of sporadic of me just saying things that I've been rolling off the top of my head. I mean, I've been fighting a lot of demons in my own life. And not demons that, you know, are controlling me, not like liquor or any substance abuse or anything like that. But, yeah, man, I felt bad maybe a month ago. Never told probably anybody about this, but I stopped drinking. And then I kind of let a whole bunch of weight pile up on me, and I had a whole lot of bad energy just kind of building up, man. And I had a DJ, and I got drunk at this gig. Nothing bad happened. I didn't get any accidents. I didn't get pulled over. Yes, it was a long drive home, but it made me kind of snap back into reality, like, yo, bro, something ain't right. I called my best friend that whole time I was in the car driving, and yeah, man, I just let a lot of stuff out. Then after that weekend, had a pretty deep dive conversation with my girlfriend. Cried, which there's nothing wrong with crying as a man. I don't care what anybody tells you. I think it's, at this point in my life, is kind of a healthy thing to just release that way, outside of me getting back to doing these videos. But yeah, man, so all of those little things, all of those little breakthroughs from the conversations with all those people, from weights being lifted off of me, has allowed me to get into a space of climbing to be, for lack of better, like happy again. Not that I've ever been sad. I kind of just been feeling emotionless, honestly, where I just moving through life, man, not really having bad days, not having good days, just being okay, being in that weird middle void, and learning how to deal with it, and learning how to, you know, still function in a society where you have to be sociable. As much as a lot of my friends think I'm very extroverted, to some degree or another, I'm very introverted, because, and I kind of hate those two terms, but for lack of better, like, I just want to be the talent in my careers, and not so much the business. And I know this is taking a left turn, but it's all going to make sense in the end when I bring it all together. But I just want to be the business. I just want to be the talent, because, like, when I'm 100% focused on the business and getting all that together and being the bad guy with the business, like, it takes away from the time of practicing. And I know can sound like an excuse, but man, it's the truth, man. It's kind of hard to be everything. It's kind of hard to be the accountant, the marketing person, the secretary, the assistant, the talent, the owner, like all of those things combined into one. It's a tough job to do all of that. And I mean, I know everybody's like, well, why don't you just hire people, or why don't you just do this? But like hiring people, for me, I want to pay these people. I don't really want a bunch of free labor, because after a while, free labor turns into, that person sometimes end up hating you. I've seen it. I've been that person. I've been the free labor guy, and then later on turned into not liking the people. So it's just one of those things, because at some point or another you feel like you're being used. And nobody wants to feel like they're being used. It's a terrible feeling. It's just no place you want to be in. So yeah, that's dilemma one, is finding a way to build a team to kind of aid with things. Like, I would love if my girlfriend would be that team partner, but she has her own thing going on, what she wants to do, and I never want to hold anybody back from what it is they want to achieve, because nobody's ever stopped me from doing what I wanted to do in life. So gotta figure that out. And that's primarily talking about the DJ side of my life, where I just wish I had somebody to represent me in certain aspects, where I could just be talent all day long, practice, come up with crazy sets, make remixes to play on the radio, all that dope stuff that in the last couple of weeks I've been able to do, but at the same time I haven't booked many gigs either. So like I said, I'm either focusing on being the talent or focusing on the business. And usually that requires you to be out and about and going to all these venues and spending a little bit of money to get in certain places to talk to people. But then at the same time, I feel like it's counterproductive, because that person's there to party. So usually the conversation is like, oh yeah, hit me up, follow me on Instagram. And then it's like it goes cold from there. And it's like you hit the people up during the middle of the week, and it's like, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I remember, I'm going to get at you. And that's usually where it stops. And then I go live on the radio, and then a month later that person is like, yo, bro, like, let's work. And I'm just like, man, I've been trying to work with you for the longest. And you get that negative energy inside of you where you're just like, yo, I don't even want to mess with these people. Like, because when I needed you, you kind of just played me like I was somebody new, or I didn't have any clout. I hate that word too. I didn't have any clout, but I mean, it is what it is, man. I've learned that to be the game, and I've kind of just been, for lack of better, man, listening more than I talk these days. Because me talking so much has gotten me irritated and frustrated, and I've probably lashed out at some people, and I probably treated some people bad. I mean, case in point, I've treated my girlfriend bad. Not in no, like, crazy cheating manner, or just sometimes you're hurt, and you say hurtful things. And not that you mean them, but like they say, man, hurt people. So that has happened. And we've done it to each other. But I'm not gonna stick on that, because this is more about me. So yeah, that's the DJ side of things. Now everything else I want to do is tough, because it's requires money, and money that I don't currently have, or money that's seeming to take forever to build up. That's case in point a reason why I'm not really buying sneakers no more. That's why I haven't talked about any sneakers on here. Have I bought shoes in the last couple months? Yes, but I don't know, man. As I approach 30 this year, I'm turning 30. I don't look it, but I'm turning 30. But as I approach 30 this year, I'm just realizing, like, yo, like, how many pair of red and black shoes can you own? How many pair of white and blue shoes can you own? And I had to just tell myself, if I can't put an outfit together with these, at this point, 45 pairs of sneakers, I just can't dress. Something's wrong. I need to quit. I need to give up on all of that and just wear white tees and sweatpants every day. So that's the conversation I have with myself. So that's dead. I mean, will I buy sneakers again? Yes. I'm not saying that I won't buy sneakers. It'll forever be a part of who I am as a person. But I need to put money aside, because I really want to build on the content creation side of my business. I really want to get back to shooting commercials and videos that I was doing 2 years ago, but kind of got away from, because the DJ thing picked up by me getting on the radio and being in the club every weekend. And yeah, man. So that has happened, but I really want to build on that. I really want to build on my content creation. So better cameras, better lighting. I have some terrible lighting right now, but I want to get better lighting. I want to build another computer. So all of that costs money. Like the exact number that I think I need in my head, which I probably will find a way to work with what I have, but the exact number that I know I need is $10,000. $10,000 is that round number that will solve a lot of issues. That's for the content creation. We're going to end that there. And like I said, I know this video is all over the place. I know I'm in my 11th minute of talking to you guys, but whatever. I don't care. I don't care if you don't watch the whole video. Like I said, this is therapy to the kid. But anyway, so then I need to get back into dropping my snapback line. I want to turn it into a full-fledged brand. I want to turn it into more than just merch, because I don't want it to be merch. I want it to be an actual clothing thing. I want it to actually be something that's streetwear, something that's fashion. That's another thing I love. I love that. So, you know, that is that. I plan to drop 2 more snapbacks next month. That I am going to do, even if I have to eat ramen noodles or more spicy noodles to do so. But that's what I'm going to do because I want to get it out there. I want that sense of accomplishment, because every time I drop a hat, even if, like in the last case, they put the wrong threads through it, it's still a sense of accomplishment. It's still something that I set out, I created, and I gave to the world. I gave to you guys. So I want to do more of that. And I also want to open my own hookah bar. Now, you know, that's a dilemma, because everybody's like, oh, smoking's bad, and you're making money off of people, you know, ruining their health. But listen, I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. I'm not making anybody smoke hookah. I'm not putting the holes to your mouth and making you smoke. Pause. But it is what it is. Something that I enjoy, that I've learned to enjoy in the nightlife scene. It's very popular in the city that I live in. And it's something, a business venture I want to do. Even if I only do it for a year and then I get out of it. Like, I want that experience of being someone who's owned something brick and mortar. And yeah, so with all of the things I've just said, with all of the 12 minutes of talking I've done, if you're still watching this video at this point, man, hit that like button, drop a comment below to say that you've watched this far. But I say all this to say that the one thing and everything that I just said to you, on top of some other things I didn't mention, is that all of them come to this thing called balance. And that is the thing that I have to find the most, is how to balance all of that. So if I don't have the money and I don't have a person willing to be my management, I have to find a way to balance, where I practice still, where I do the business, where I be the creator, where I be the accountant, where I be all those things, but balance it. So, you know, whether it's creating a new form of discipline for my timing, I have to do it. Saving money, it's another balance you have to do. You have to weigh out what you can cut out of your life, what is extra, what is fat that can be cut off. It's all balance. I mean, I've gotten back in the gym, and that's helping me create a discipline of getting in a routine of something, because I don't have routine. Every day is different. So I want to get into that just until I'm able to create these moments and take them to higher heights. But I've already talked y'all to death, and I say all this to say, to wrap it completely up, is that from now on, when I do vlog, the name of the episode, the name of the series will be called Finding Balance, because that's what I'm in the search of in my life right now, is balance. And I just have to find that. I mean, I'm, like I said, not sad, not completely happy, very in a median state of just life. And it's all about finding balance and being okay with bad days and being amazed with good days. So that's what it is, man. But if you're new to this channel and it's your first time watching the kid, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to follow the kid, man. As always, it's DJ Fitted, that light skin wonder, and I'm gone.